What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. This is Shay's Tube out here on the West Coast at 10:53 a.m. It's December the 6th, 2024. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all, I came on early today to do this special live because we just got some breaking news about United Healthcare and some of their denial stories that people are sharing online, which are definitely unbelievable. Also, y'all, how fast do you think they should erase all of your bio if you work for a company after you have been assassinated? How fast do you think they should wait? I mean, how fast do you think they should be before they delete everything about you? Okay, and then last night, guys, I talked about a TikToker putting up a TikTok video stating that they were listing a job for a CEO for United Healthcare. Now, the job listing looked like it was for real. However, the article kind of disproved it because they said usually they do not hire like that for CEOs. But then again, they also said that they could have put that up there and then took it back down when they start receiving backlash. Okay, so we're going to talk about that this afternoon, and talk about all these different insurance denial stories. I read through some of them, and it's plainly ridiculous, some of these denials, and that's why I felt like it would be very good for me to come on here this morning to let you guys know about that. The thing is that we pay a lot of money for insurance coverage, okay? Premiums, co-payments, and everything, okay? When it's time for us to go get certain procedures done, surgeries, medications, or need, like I said, certain things approved, I think it should be approved, especially if it's needed, all right? I think it should be approved. I think the waiting time should be shorter. I just think, that they really need to go in and do a restructure with these daggone insurance companies, because we pay these high premiums, these high co-payments, and we still cannot receive the type of health care benefits that we pay for. Okay, so a lot of insurance companies, if you look them up, be doing a lot. Okay, but today we're focusing only on one because of the event that happened to the former CEO of the company. All right, point blank, and they are still looking for the guy who did this, the suspect. They're still looking for him right now. All right, so let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in the comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Also, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a bunch of things, y'all. A bunch of things, okay? You can either, you need to do this, okay? Let's keep it real. Thumbs up the video, okay, if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And then, if you don't mind, could you share the video and leave a comment regarding the topic that we are discussing today if you want. All right, so again, thumbs it up, which is liking, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share, and leave a comment. And thank you so much, guys. And we're going to leave this one up right here. If you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a super chat, guys. Yes, a super chat. Or you can do a cash app to $Shades Tube, okay? And thank you so much for that. Also, you can do a membership. The membership is $4.99 per month. And then once I get enough people, we're going to do a lot of different things over there. We're going to do giveaways, good giveaways, and we're just going to have fun on that side, okay? So make sure you copy your membership for $4.99 and join Shay's family over here. And thank you to everybody who is watching, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches us in replay. Over here in the chat, we got Search for You. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tony Vance in the place. Thank you so much, Tony Vance, Jermaine, in the place to be. Thank you, Jermaine. Let me pin this stuff up here. Thank you to everybody for coming in. Y'all know I'm awake tonight. I mean, today. I'm saying tonight because I'm so used to coming on at nighttime. I am awake. My voice is still messed up, so bear with me with that, okay? And I got a cough, y'all, so you know I got a cold, so here we go. Let me go ahead and pin this real quick. You have to go into the actual video to be able to do that, too, so hold on for 1 second. I always forget to do this before the day going live. Come on, y'all. I be rushing all the damn time. That's why. Let me turn my volume down so I won't hear myself. Okay, let me see how you do this again. Okay, so here we go right here. You say you get what? At least, oh, okay. I know what you're talking about right here. Let's see. Let's pin this message right here. Okay, so y'all can donate, okay? Oh, man. Let's see here. Let me take this off because I don't want to watch myself like that. Wait a minute. What am I doing, y'all? I be doing some weird stuff. Let me see. Just close the daggone app, girl. What's wrong with you? Okay. Yes, that's tripped out, huh? Sometimes I do lives in the daytime, you know, when I get a chance. It's going to be only an hour, though. Only an hour. And hopefully my internet don't go in and out either because I live by the mountains. So the signal over here is okay. But sometimes in the daytime, I think a lot of other people are using the internet. So it go in and out. So that's why we're going to go through this kind of quick, not too quick. And we're going to get out of here right on time at 12 p.m. my time. All right? I'm on the West Coast, y'all. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day, a blessed day. I hope your work day is going good if you are at work, and happy and blessed weekend. Don't forget, guys, tonight we're going to do the fuckery show. I got a lot of fuckery news, so make sure y'all coming back late tonight, night owls, to watch that. And check out my other videos in my YouTube shorts so y'all can laugh. Check those out. I'm going to put up another video today so y'all can check that out. I'm trying to make sure I get over the threshold so I can actually get a little check from YouTube. They be tripping out with these thresholds and stuff. So I'm gonna put up another short. Check me out on TikTok and Shay's Tube as well, and check out my videos, especially those zoo videos and stuff, and my Dollar Tree hauls. Check those out too. Okay. All righty. Let's go ahead and do this, and let's get this shit cracking. All right. Let's get this cracking, y'all. Before Shay's Tube boys go back out. Actually, let me get a hauls. Let me get a hauls real quick. Hold on. Because it may make my voice come back a little more. Because it has honey in it, okay? So we're going to get a haul and get this in my mouth at the same time. Y'all, I don't need to be smacking this shit, though. Because sometimes I be on this damn camera smacking. And yeah, I'm looking a mess. Usually I be looking good in this camera, even though I don't be having it on. But yeah, I'm looking a mess now. I just got up not too long ago. And I haven't even put on my clothes. I mean, I brush my teeth and stuff and all that, but I haven't put on my clothes or anything like that. So, let's go ahead and start this off. Okay, let me go ahead and put these banners up and everything. So we're going to do breaking news. We're going to talk about No Diddy. We're going to talk, I know y'all hate that. We'll cover him tonight. All right, no Diddy shitty. No shitty Diddy, okay? Okay, so we're going to talk about the CEO. Okay, and my condolences are expressed out to his wife and to his other family members and his colleagues and friends, you know, and my prayers are with them as well. I know people are online making jokes, saying he got what he deserved because insurance people are fraud and they be scared for people, and you know they looking at how this suspect look and they think he's attractive and stuff. This is a lot of stuff, y'all. Granted, the insurance industry, in my opinion, do rip people off. I'm not gonna lie. You know, that's medical, life insurance, all car insurance, especially. But the thing is that we still can't be out here condoning people being unalived, okay? Because people are mad or for whatever reason. We just cannot be, you know, they're condoning that type of, you know, behavior, point blank, you know. So I'm not gonna condone it over here. At the same time, I'm not about to say certain things as well. All right. So let's go ahead and start this off. Is that music a little bit too loud? Let's see. Maybe I need to turn it down just a tad. Y'all know I like music, so I always have it up. Let me turn it down just a little. We'll turn it down to right there. We'll do it right there to 12. Okay. So y'all, let's talk about them erasing everything already. Okay, allegedly. which I think is tripped out, but it is what it is. See, one thing I don't believe in, I mean, I believe in when I work a job to do my job efficiently, to do it to be the best worker that I can be. However, I'm not about to risk my life for any job because once you have a heart attack or you get sick or you get unalived or whatever, y'all, they may say my condolences. They may give your family a little money, maybe, but all in all, they're going to basically keep on going, hire someone else and forget all about you. So I don't understand why these people be doing all this risky type crap for these organizations. All right, because a lot of these organizations don't give two smacks about you. That's you. Thank you so much, Search for You. Thank you so much for listening while you're at work, and have a good day at work too. Make sure you do your job though, okay? But anyway, like I said, a lot of these companies don't give two smacks about you, okay? To be doing stuff that can possibly cause someone to put a hit out on you or someone to just basically unalive you, it's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. Because in the end, they're going to give their condolences, like I just said, and maybe some money, and then they're going to be like, okay, next, and put somebody else in your place. And you're not going to be here to enjoy your money or to enjoy your spouse or your kids or yourself. You're going to be in the grave. So we don't need to do certain things for these companies. All right, point blank. We don't need to do certain things for these companies. Life is for the living, not for being unalive. And that's on everything. So anyway, let me go down here too. I got so many articles on this, man. Excuse me, y'all. First thing first. Healthcare companies wipe online executive bios after the CEO order. So not only did the healthcare companies wipe his, I guess, the company wipe his. I'm thinking from this article, other healthcare companies, either they wipe his bio from their site or their other CEOs. I don't know for sure. We're going to read the article to find out. Let's see. So they said, following the execution of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson by a gunman in New York City, the insurance company, right, and I was right, the insurance company itself and other competitors have scrubbed online bios of their executives. Okay, so all of these competitors, insurance company competitors, have erased, deleted, or whatever you want to call it, the bios of their execs. Okay, and United Healthcare also erased Brian Thompson's bio as well. And the thing about it, I can understand the other healthcare companies erasing it because they don't want the same thing to happen to their people, and you want to keep certain things private. But I do think, I think, in my opinion, I think that United should have left this CEO up there for a little bit because he has not even been gone for a week yet. You know what I'm saying? Let people recuperate from him being taken out, especially his family. I just don't, I just think it's kind of quick. Anyway, they said that United Healthcare's About Us page used to display the resumes of its senior leadership, including Brian Thompson's. But now users are redirected to a generic tab solely covering background information about the corporation. I'm sorry, y'all. Corporation. Other health insurers have followed suit. Blue Cross have. They said 25 plus executive profiles have been wiped from its About Us page. Medica and Care Source have also made adjustments to their website, navigating people to their homepage or a not found message. So as reported, as we know, Thompson was fatally shot by the suspect outside the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. The Wednesday morning shooting was captured on surveillance video, showing Thompson crumbling to the ground after the suspect pumped several bullets into his body. NYPD detectives have been tracking the suspect's movement to try to identify him. So far, he has eluded the authorities, and police have no clear motive in the case. However, like I told you guys yesterday, the words deny, defend, and depose were engraved on shell casings found at the crime scene. The words were similar to the title of a 2010 book slamming the health insurance industry, suggesting the assassin had a bone to pick with Thompson or his company. And I said originally, when I heard about this, that I think one of my scenarios is that I think that this suspect might have did this because this insurance company has so many denials and people have lost their lives because of it, allegedly. So they claim that Brian Thompson is the one who approved the artificial intelligence program to automatically deny people. You know, they didn't look at it. They didn't let a human look at it. They just did it through the computer software, right? And artificial intelligence don't have feelings or anything, can't basically read everything individually and make a sound decision, you know, and do it with thinking and stuff. This is going to automatically disprove people, you know, according to how it was programmed and things like that. It can't think. It does not have any feelings. Okay. So it's not even personal. So that's what I believe. And so they're saying that, you know, with the words that he wrote, and they see something similar to the title of a 2010 book slamming the health insurance industry. They think it could play a role into why he unalived this CEO, okay, of the company. Hold on, y'all. It's cold. Okay. Now let me read a couple of these comments right here. Somebody said there is no reason to deny a procedure. We are paying for that insurance, so we should receive that benefit, the benefit of it immediately. I had to wait from October to February to get okay for a hip replacement. The pain I went through every day was unbelievable. Small things like putting my dog on a leash, I was in pain. If I could have, I would have sued for pain and suffering. And that's what I just said a few minutes ago. I don't think they should be making people wait for months and weeks at a time for serious conditions like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't give a damn. Let's keep it real. I mean, they care more about money, allegedly, than making sure people are healthy. You know, and then they're charging this ridiculous amounts of money each month, these high co-payments, you know, and then you can't get the care that you need, or you can't get stuff approved at all, or it takes forever for them to approve it, or certain things are not covered. Okay? It does not make any sense. And when we get up here on YouTube and we do videos and lives, and we want to talk about important issues like this needs to be addressed instead of wasting our time talking about foolishness on YouTube every single minute of the day. Okay? It's okay to talk about foolishness sometimes, but damn people, sometimes you need to talk about some real issues that affect you every single day. And even if it's not affecting you, it can affect somebody in your family, or as you age, it may affect you. So these are the topics we need to be discussing on YouTube versus BS all the daggone time. They said he kept a low profile. However, he seemed to have a lot of people who didn't care for him. And I agree. They did say he kept a low profile. Maybe they mean he didn't walk around being flashy and talking all the time and things like that. However, a lot of people have issues with this dude. Search for You said that video was so sad. I heard Thompson had been separated from his wife for a while. His poor kids with all the cameras in New York City. I can't believe they haven't caught the shooter yet. First of all, they basically have a picture of him already. Okay, I can tell what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? When he was smiling, you can basically see his entire face just about. Just the other side you can't, but you got a general idea of what he looks like. If you saw him in public, I think people recognize him. You know, so I don't know. I don't understand why they don't know who this is. You know, but if he is, like, they claim he's not a professional, but he could be. Just because he's attractive and stuff, it does not mean that he cannot be a professional. All right. He knew how to handle his GUN. He knew that it would malfunction. He knew what to do. He did it very quick. He went in, did what he had to do, came out. He was calm. He was calm, cool, and collective and everything. He was not nervous. So to me, it makes me think that he is some type of professional, or like they said, he was just basically practicing over and over and over and over and over again, period. Like I told you, he reminds me of that robber who came inside of the gas station last month while I was in there and proceeded to rob the place. That girl came in there so smooth. I didn't even know she was coming in to rob the place. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I was on the phone and I thought the girl came in there and was working there. She took off a shirt or something and put on a sweatshirt. I don't even remember, a hoodie, or either she already had it. I can't even remember, but she did pull off something because I remember. Next thing I hear her say is open the drawer. Okay, and still I was in the twilight zone. I'm still thinking the woman is a manager or something. Y'all know y'all laughing. Hey, Hank and TV, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Hank and TV some love and support. I'm thinking the woman works in the store and is a manager, and she's telling them to open up the cash register, you know, so I can count the money today or whatever, take it out. So in case we get robbed or something, so it won't be a lot of the cash register. My butt be in the twilight zone. I'm telling you guys, she did it so cool and calm and collective. You would have thought the same. People came in the store and left before she even pulled it out. Okay, and it was only me and the two cashiers left and her. And thank goodness I was standing not close to the door, but I was standing close enough whereby when I saw her pull out that Glock, I was like, I think I held my hands up and told her, I don't got shit to do with this. And I bagged up through the door. I bagged up out of the door and left out of that daggone gas station. Because I'm not about to be standing in there and messing around to get myself assassinated, you know, while she robbed the place. But this girl was so smooth, y'all, calm and collective. You can't tell me she's not some type of professional. She doesn't do this all the time. Now, she's not a professional, but it looks like she does it all the time, much like this daggone shooter. He might not be a professional, but you can tell he's been practicing. He could have even been doing this before. We don't know, okay? But you can tell he's not no random like they trying to say, okay? You can tell that he has been practicing if he is not a trained professional. Some people said that he looked like a soldier going up there doing that. Some people say he looks like a hitman. They claim we don't have any hitman. They don't exist. That's a daggone lie. They just go by different names, okay? We know this is not Hollywood TV movie, but we know good and daggone well they still have people that go out and unalive people for money. Let's keep it real. You see stories like this all the time. All right? They may not call them a hitman, but basically the job description is the same. All right? Point blank. And the thing is, regardless of whatever he is or whatever he called himself, he went up there, calm, cool, and collective, waited on this man, found out everything about him first, waited on this man, and then he proceeded to do what he needed to do at that time, what he thought he should be doing. And he took this dude out and he just got out of there. Even when the GUN malfunctioned, he handled that very quickly, and because he already knew it was going to do that. Okay, point blank. So that's not some amateur going up there trying to do something. Okay, that's somebody who's been practicing, whether they are trained to do a professional. The thing is, he had a mission and he accomplished it. Okay, point blank. It doesn't matter if it was actually a hitman or if he was this or that. He acted like he was something. Okay, the way he did it, point blank. Yeah, as far as thing that I experienced, I definitely handled that pretty good. Jermaine was on the phone talking to me when I encountered that thing. But that's what that reminds me of, how that girl went in there, calm, cool, and collective, and robbed the daggone gas station and made them open up all the cash register, and she got money. And as I walked out the door, I was all the way in the car. When I saw her walk out the gas station, and she went toward the back and got in the car, and they took off. Okay, that was, they listen. They planned that. Okay, they rehearsed it. They what you call that? Scouted out the place or whatever. In other words, they was looking at the place, evaluating everything to make sure if she can do this in a time police, how long it would take for somebody to call the police. She did not want to really unalive anybody unless she had to. She did what she needed to do and got out of there. The same thing this dude did. Okay, he did the same exact thing. These people are training to do these things, and this is why I don't understand why people get these big positions, even small positions, and they do the most and put themselves in situations where people want to unalive them. And then the company may say, I give my condolences, my sympathy, and all this other stuff. But ultimately, you're forgotten. They erase your shit and hire somebody else, and it's gone. It's over. Why do you guys even risk your life? If you're going to do a job like this, do it right. It may cost you your job, but, do it right. Don't be putting people. I just couldn't even take that job if it required me to just be denying people. And I probably wouldn't have even approved that damn artificial intelligence program to do that, because I think you can let the machine look at it, but I think people need to be looking at that, because you have different type of cases, and some people insurance stuff needs to be approved so they can go ahead and get these surgeries and stuff. Okay, I don't think it's right. You're paying $400, $500, $600 monthly payments, and you can't get the procedures approved. What the hell are they doing with the money? Okay, just like car insurance, the same way. You pay a premium every month. If you never have an accident, what happens to that money? These are the things you guys need to be talking about. All right, versus foolishness all damn day. All right, what are they doing with this money? All this money, you pay car insurance $100 and some a month, $200 some a month. You can get in a simple accident. You're not using all that money you have to pay for your accident. And then if you have a deductible, you got to pay $250, $100, $400, $500. Some people have $1,000, $1,500 deductible, because the lower the deductible is, the more you'll pay for your monthly payment. And some people can't afford that. So where is all this money going when we pay all this money? If you never have an accident, you never have any problems where you need to use your insurance, where's this money going? With hospital insurance, insurance, you pay this high premium every month. If you just go to the doctor for your checkups and all that type of stuff, where's the excess money going to that you did not use to cover any procedure? Now, granted, you don't want to have to go into the hospital or anything else, but what is happening to that money? I think they need to change all this stuff, like I said before, make it more affordable. They need to change prescription medication. That should be more affordable. There should be no reason why people cannot buy medicine to keep them alive or to keep them healthy. Now, foolish medication, okay. But when you're talking about hypertension, diabetes, mental health medications, cancer medications, stuff dealing with your bladder and kidneys and stuff, your lungs, all of these things, brain, eyes, just so many different things. It should be cheaper for you to get. Point blank, it should not be so high. See, it starts from the top and goes all the way down. They got to start changing the prices to medical care, period. It's too daggone high. Some people can't even afford to go to the doctor, even if they have insurance. They can't afford the daggone co-payments. Okay, some people can't even afford the monthly premiums. All right, in like senior citizens, I feel sorry for them, because I was listening to a YouTube yesterday, because clearly when I get 65, I need to know this. I got some years before I get there, but still, we need to know that. That's nothing we need to do. If you know you're in your 40s and your 50s, you should be looking at all of this stuff now while you can understand this stuff. Okay, so you can know what you're going to do when you get 65 and you have to use these things. Okay, you should be looking at these things. And they were talking about plans. I can't remember the plans, but they were saying you shouldn't get these plans because they make you pay a high premium and co-payment. And a lot of people 65 and up do not know this. This is why when you're 50, 40 and 50, you should be learning about these things you can know, because you need to have health care when you get older, especially because you're more prone to catching things and getting hurt and things like that. I actually think you need to have it younger so you can do certain things and take care of yourself good then, so you can decrease the chances of getting certain diseases or falling and things like that. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, that's why I'm an advocate for exercising and doing massages and eating as healthy as you can. Okay, because all of that plays a role into how well you age. Okay, right, you got that right. They're gonna make you work until you're damn 90. That's another thing I don't agree with. When you get around 62, maybe 65, but 62, you should be able to retire. Why do Americans have to work until they're damn 70? I see them in Walmart all the time. They be looking like they're about 80 years old, and they be at the door, and some of them look like they're tired. Now, if you're not tired or sickly and you just want to do a job because you want something to do, that's different. But if you're doing it because you don't get enough SSI or whatever else they give you, when you start getting old for real, that's not good. When you get a certain age, everything should be taken care of. You have already worked. You have already sacrificed. You have did what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? When you get a certain age, 65, it should be smooth sailing. But we got too many greedy ass people out here in the United States of America. They don't care about poor people, and they do not care about middle income people. If your butt is not super rich, you don't really matter. If you don't believe me, let something major happen, and you will remember every word that Shay's Tube said. They don't care about you like they claim they do. Okay? That's why I don't understand why all these people go crazy over these presidents, over all these different politicians, over these celebs. None of this stuff. Because these rich do not care about you like they claim to. You may have perceptions, but for the most part, you'll find out. Let something major happen. You will find out. All those tunnels they're talking about, some of those tunnels are probably there, and they're probably fully stocked and everything else for people who got a lot of money. You just never know. Okay? You never know. While poor people, middle income people, and people who think they so rich, while they leave these idiots out here wondering what happened. Like, see, look, when y'all be seeing these movies and stuff, y'all think everything is fake. Some of the stuff is based on real stuff. Okay? It's not all based on fake stuff. Okay? Some of this stuff is based on real stuff, or this is how they will act if something does happen. Okay? This is how they will act if something major does happen. Thank you, Jermaine. We just got a super chat. Thank you, Jermaine. What did you say? The Buzzard Insurance Company Incorporated is free. Sign up at the Buzzard Insurance Company Incorporated. It's free. You are so silly. Y'all, I forgot to tell you, this is the Buzzard News Network, okay? Sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and put this thing up here for Jermaine's thanks self. Thank you so much, Jermaine. I appreciate you. Shay's Tube, appreciate those super chats, y'all, and those cash apps. Let's go over here and do this over here real quick. There you go. Okay, let's get that little noise over here, that little cash thing that we do. The you know what it's called. Y'all know the winning thing, the slot machine. Hold on, let's get a different one, because yesterday one was a hot ass mess. It was actually a juicy hot ass mess. Winning slot machine. Okay, because we got to say thank you. I'm going to get me some sound effects at the store. I'm about to go to a movie store and sell stuff like that. Well, a cheap one though, and I need to get that because all this going on YouTube finding shit is a trip. Let's see which one we can use. I don't know. Let me see. Let me do jackpot sound. Let's see if this one gonna do one. Hey, that's the sound I like to hear. Let's play it again. No. Hey, let's do it again. Thank you, Jermaine. Ow, thank you for that super chat, Woo! That's the sound I like to hear, y'all. That is the sound, man. Woo! Especially if you got like $10,000 behind it, $5,000, $2,000. That's a beautiful sound, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Let's stop this, girl. Damn, hold on, y'all. Let me do this. Let me go back to that one right there, because that was a great one right there. No. Y'all, that laugh is crazy as ever, y'all. Let me save that to myself. I love that. Okay, so thank you again, Jermaine, for that super chat donation. We at Shay's Tube appreciate that super chat donation, okay? Thank you so much, hon. All right. Now, so like I was just saying, y'all, it's a hot-ass mess out here. These people don't care like they claim they do. So it's time for us to wake up and do what we need to do. When we get these damn insurance companies, we need to make sure we're picking the best insurance company that we can pick, one that we can afford. Insurance premiums that we can afford, co-payments that we can afford. And we have to make sure that they address things quickly and not too damn late, okay? And make sure that they approve serious conditions and things like that. Because if they don't, you need to get another insurance company, one that will do that, okay? Point blank, it's time for us to stop walking around with our eyes closed and acting like we don't got sense. We need to start opening up our eyes and stand up for ourselves and be a voice against this foolishness versus wasting our voice on foolish topics on YouTube, okay? Or other social media platforms. Like I said before, it's okay to act foolish a little bit because it makes it fun. But every day doing foolishness is a hot ass mess. Like, you know, a lot of these YouTube creators, I would like to see if they would be here in 10 years, because Shay's Tube been here since 2015, y'all. In 2025, it'll be 10 years. And granted, I was monetized at first, and then I wasn't, because I never took YouTube seriously then, because I'm just super busy. Like I told y'all before, I just started taking YouTube seriously about 2 years ago, and it's showing. That's why the channel is getting better, okay? So the thing is that when we content creators, yeah, we can have fun on social media. We can do a little foolishness. Sometimes you need to cover what is real, because these issues will affect you or someone in your family. Okay, eventually. All right, point blank. It's serious things happening out here. About these damn celebs, what they're going through and who passed on, and we trying to be teased, and we're trying to solve this case. No, you good and damn well you're not gonna solve anything. It's not always about that. You can do a little something, but damn, cover some things, because there's a lot of stuff happening out here. They can be doing shit to half of y'all. Y'all not gonna know about it because you don't learn about it. Okay, and that's on everything. We got another super chat, y'all. Hey, super chat. Something's wrong with Shay's Tube, y'all. Thank you so much. Search for you. Y'all, when I take these long breaths, it's not because I'm something is wrong with me. It's just that I got this damn cold. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to talk with a cold like this, you know, and be able to breathe at the same time. You know, plus because I'm hoarse or something. I got laryngitis or something like that. So don't even worry about that. It's because of this cold. All right, but thank you, Search for You. We got to go over here and do the super chat banner thing again. Super chat, super chat, super chat. All right, here we go. Something is wrong, y'all. Something is wrong with this Looney Tune girl. Okay, let's dig again. Listen. Man, I love that sound, man. Wow. You want to go to the casino? Let me do it again. Oh my gosh, when I go back to the casino, I hope I can win $5,000, $10,000. I'm gonna just say, when I go to the casino next time, I'm coming out of there with 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Okay. I saw this lady win 10 grand about a month ago, man. I was able to take a picture of her machine. I talked to her and I took a picture of her. Man, it is a great feeling to win that much money and you didn't put nothing in the machine. Trust me, it really is. About a year ago, I went to the casino in Fresno and I put one $20 bill and won so much money. I mean, it wasn't like no 10 grand, but I won some money, honey. I mean, some hundreds. My daughter was sitting next to me. I gave her $20 just to put in the machine. This girl hit $600. She was so daggone happy, man. That was a night of winning. That's the way you want to go to the casino. You put $20 in the machine, you hit. One time I went, a couple of years ago, I went with my soon-to-be ex, right? He was making jokes like always because he said, I don't know what I be doing. And he put his money in and lost it, kept on losing. Man, the first casino I went to and put that money in Shades 2 won $300 and some, man, and kept on winning. So he got mad and wanted to go to another casino. So we went there because, I be making jokes, messing with people and shit. Because he messes with me too. So I don't know what I'm doing. I can't comprehend stuff and things like that at the casino. But I was winning though. So we went back to the other casino, man. The first machine I got on, I was on the wrong machine. I lost my little $20. I went to the machine that I was looking for. I put $20 in there. Y'all, when I say I kept on winning, this girl was like, ching, 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 ching. Every minute, that slot machine was going, ding, 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 ding. Man, I walked out that casino with at least $3,000, okay? And then my dumb ass went back 2 days later, which I'll never do again, and use money and end up losing. If you win, don't ever go back using money trying to win again. See, what it is that I saw other people winning real money. Like, this one man won $80,000. I thought I could do the same thing. We were watching him, and he ended up giving me and David $20 a piece. That was good. That was nice because he didn't know us. And I thought I could be like him, okay? Went on a five. Y'all, listen, I went to the high dollar section. Why? I was trying to be like David. I went over there, didn't know what the heck I was doing. Listen, y'all, I put $5 in the machine. $5 in the machine. No, I'm sorry. I put $100 in the machine, and I was playing $5. One dig on $5. The machine hit, y'all. People started running over there looking. When they saw my credits, they turned back around and went away. I'm calling David over there, asking him why I did not win. He comes over there and said, how many credits did you play? I said, 1. He said, why are you even over here playing 1 credit? If you're in a high dollar section, you have to pay at least 2 or 3 credits. If you can't play that, get away from over here. So, y'all, I was so daggone mad. I did leave that section, went back over there and played the dollar slots. Okay. And ever since then, I have not been back to a high dollar section because I have done this so many times at the casino. It's plainly ridiculous. I'll get on the machine, be playing so cheap, but try to hang with the ballers, right? When I win a lot of money. And get over there and be playing with 1 damn credit. You cannot win at a casino with 1 credit. Okay, so don't play machines you can't afford to play. And then it'll hit, and then I'm wondering what happened, and then I get mad. And for what, I don't know, because there's nothing can be done about it. Okay, and then I don't win. I did that stuff about a month or 2 ago. I went to the casino. I was on a dollar machine. And I'm telling you straight up, I did not know you're supposed to play with 2 or 3 credits and you can win. I thought you could win with 1 credit. Y'all, the damn machine had a jackpot. I'm over here calling the damn security. Okay, y'all get ready to laugh now. I'm calling security. I'm calling people who work at the daggone casino, asking them, telling them that the machine hit and why come I didn't win my money. The lady trying to explain to me, you need to play 2 or 3 credits, and this is how much you win. My crazy self is like, okay, acting like I understand it. So I start playing again. This time, I play 1 again, and then I play 2. I switch back and forth. Y'all, can you believe the machine hit again? Another good combination. I call her back over again. This lady told me, I just told you have to play with at least 2 credits, but definitely 3 in order to get this jackpot right here. Okay, y'all, I got so mad that damn day. Then I started playing right, but then I couldn't win no more after that. But I got so mad at that because I'm like, damn, girl. The lady told you about 3 or 4 times, plus other people told you, damn, look at the machine. And if you don't understand how to play it, then don't play it. So I made it a rule to myself. If I don't understand how to play a machine, I'm just going to move on and not even play it. Because every time I go to a casino, I'll be doing weird shit. A week ago, I went to the casino. Y'all, I played a dollar machine. I don't know what be wrong with me when I go to the casino. And I thought you could win on this machine with $1. And the damn machine here, it was a small jackpot, though. It was only like $100 and some dollars, but still, I could have used that $100 to go back and play the other machine I wanted to play. The damn machine hit. And I'm trying to figure out, what did I do? I didn't call nobody over there this time, though. I was just wondering to myself, what did I do? I look at the damn machine. I'm up here hitting 1 the whole time. I'm up here hitting 1. So every time it hit, I didn't win shit except $5, $2, $3, and $4 versus what I really would have won if I would have been playing with the at least 2, but definitely 3. So I met this dude at the casino the last time I went, and he was telling me about another guy did the same thing. He actually hit a jackpot, 10 grand. But the dum-dum, which is myself as well, was only playing with one credit. He didn't win shit. He was so mad, y'all. I'm glad it basically happened to me like that on the $5 machine. Okay, but that was a couple of years ago. But recently it was just like, if I would have hit that jackpot, it would have been $1,000. It would have been $1,500, which is still a lot. And the other one the other day, a week ago, was I think it was $100 and some, and the other one was $100 and some. So that was $300 some I lost, by the way. Then I think I hit on the other machine too, but that was like $300 and some I lost on because I was playing cheap still. So I met this dude because I had left my phone by mistake, and he found my other phone. And I went over there. He was telling me where it was at, and then I came back and told him thank you, and we started talking. He was telling me if you cannot afford to play the 3 credits or whatever the credits are, then don't play that machine. Okay, don't be trying to be a baller. Basically, if you're not, and you can't afford to play these machines, whatever machine you can afford to play, you play the maximum. If you cannot play that, then don't get on that machine. And he also told me stop hopping around from machine to machine. Pick a machine that I like, put that $100 bill in there, or either 50, because I told him all I usually play with is 50, because I was like, I shouldn't even be coming with $50. He was like, no, you can come with $50 because it's not far from your house. He said, but you take that $50, you play the machine that you got a feeling for once you walk around and look at the machines, or one that you have in your mind, and just play it. He said, once you get down to $5 or so, then stop playing it, because you're not going to win. And plus, you're not going to have any more credits. But that's not true, because one time I did play a machine all the way down and I hit the jackpot, but majority of the time you don't. So he was just basically trying to tell me how to play these damn slots, because I be doing the most, man. Even Jermaine have heard me, because I be talking to him sometime on the phone, and he be trying to tell me how to play the damn slots. I don't know why I cannot comprehend how to play those machines. It's much like when I be doing those damn TikTok videos, I be doing the dance steps, and then when the camera be on, I forget everything. Okay, then I just start doing the same dances over again. I don't know why I do that. I do the same thing at the casino. Even if I get on camera, I do the same thing. When I have my singer group, if I got on the stage by myself, I would do the same thing. That's why I needed the other 3 girls. It was 4 of us. Anything, I always need another person on the stage with me. Okay, that's why I have always been with a group, or like in the choirs or something like that. I don't know. I just think I get nervous or something. It's like even at the casino, I think I just be scared. So I got to stop going in there being scared to play, stop being cheap, or just don't damn go. Or get on those damn penny machines and play those there. Because if you're going to go in there, like he said, the way I do, you're going to lose. And that's why I was losing, because even when I was winning, I wasn't playing enough money. Not enough money. I wasn't playing right. I wasn't playing enough money. I wasn't doing enough credit. That's what I'm trying to say. Because even if you put 50 or 100 in and you're playing 1, you're not going to win shit. When you do win, it's going to be $2, $3, $4, $5, $10. That's why I was winning like that and wasn't winning no real money, because that's the way I play at the casino. So I had made a vow, next time I go back, I'm going to play right. I think the last time I went, I did okay. I played right. I think that may be the time that I did the $1 and won the 100 and some, and then I won again and still lost it because I was only playing, 1 credit or either 3 credits. So I got to stop doing that. If you can't afford to play or be on a machine, get a cheaper one. Definitely don't play no 9 credits. I usually try to play a 3 credit machine or 2, or play just a 1 credit if they have it. But don't get on machines that you cannot do the maximum, or at least do 3 or 4 credits. Just don't get on it, because you're going to be losing and stuff. So if I can't do that, then I just don't need to come. He said the same thing. Just don't come, or come and just watch other people, because then you just basically giving away money. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? So there it is. So that's what we got to do, when we do these type of things. The same with this insurance. We cannot just settle for any old company. Listen to everything they're telling us. There's other companies out there that may be a little bit better. Okay, they may be a little better, a little lower premium, and we need to make sure they are addressing our needs, because if they're not, we need to let them go. Okay, we just do the same thing with car insurance, life insurance, any type of damn insurance, pet insurance. That's another ripoff. You get this pet insurance, the premiums are high, and then they don't cover everything, or you have to pay for it first, and then they reimburse you. I don't know why the insurance industry is like this, okay? I don't know why they let this happen. I actually do know why, but it's not right. You got people being passing on because they can't get certain procedures approved in time enough, or they just don't get approved at all. Okay, so I don't think it's right. And they, Jermaine said United Healthcare is the largest provider of private Medicare coverage. Right? I knew I heard that daggone name somewhere. That is why they are so massive. Now, let me go ahead and go over these stories that people told of this insurance company denying them. Copyright disclaimer is in effect. Hey, this is for informational purposes. We're not saying they actually did this. This is alleging that they did this. We don't know for sure. These are claims, okay? So that's the way we're going to look at it. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. Jermaine said they are so massive, almost 50 million people use this insurance provider. And these 50 million people need to start standing up for their rights and getting their voices heard. Okay, point blank. Okay, let's go ahead and read some of these stories. Let's take this down. Again, thank you to all who did the super chats. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all do a super chat or do a cash out to $Shades too. But thank you guys so much. I need to take this down and put this other thing up here. Let's see. Oh, you have to go on the other thing to pin. Let's see. Let me go back up here to this banner and put this back up here. Okay. Yeah, I hope they don't mess up this investigation either. Search for you. I hope they don't. Okay, so here we go. So they said social media platforms like Reddit have exploded with people sharing their own insurance denial stories, especially with United Healthcare. Now, they said, while it is important to note that no one is trying to justify the illing of Brian-Thompson, who is just one piece in a much larger puzzle, folks are using this moment to highlight the larger issue. Just like I said, healthcare is expensive and it often fails us when we need it the most. They said it's no wonder why people are sharing their stories now. Honestly, insurance companies seem to cause more frustration than relief. Now, here are just a few of the United Healthcare denial stories that are making their rounds on Reddit and other social media platforms, okay? I know you couldn't because I haven't put anything here to see. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, here we go. So on December the 5th, 2024, a Reddit user did a screenshot of a shocking denial letter. And this is the letter right here. I'm going to show y'all the actual letter, okay? So y'all can see it. You won't be able to read it here, but you can go on Reddit. You can read it yourself. Let's see if we show her address. Okay, they scratched out everything. Thank you. As I was going to say. Okay, so anyway, let me do this. I can actually read the letter right here because it is so, what's the name? So the letter said, "Dear patient or guardian of Luke, United Healthcare Community Plan received a request from Olympic Pharmacy and Healthcare Services on 11/29/2022 for an advanced group 3 power wheelchair with features. The request was reviewed on 12/2/2022 by a medical director, Carter Sigmund, MD. Based on review of the information provided, the request for an advanced group 3 power wheelchair with features was denied on December the 2nd, 2022. The reason for the denial is your child's doctor asked for an advanced group 3 power wheelchair with features. These are requested to help your child's mobility. This is because your child has cerebral palsy. This is a condition that can cause muscle weakness. We reviewed your child's health plan rules. If a wheelchair is not approved, Its features cannot be approved. To approve this power wheelchair, your child's records must clearly show all of the following. A simpler wheelchair is not available to help with your child's mobility. A simpler wheelchair cannot meet your child's needs. We also reviewed your child's records that were sent to us. They showed the following. A simpler wheelchair is available to help with your child's mobility, and a simpler wheelchair can meet your child's needs. Unfortunately, this request is not approved. It is not medically necessary. A simpler Group 2 power wheelchair may be asked to be reviewed. Please speak with your child's doctor if you have any questions. And then they tell him the following guidelines that they use to deny this. So, one commenter responded to this, and she said, "Sorry, your child is crippled and will likely live in constant pain. Get a cheaper wheelchair than the one the doctors want him to have." That's basically what this commenter is saying, that this United Healthcare was saying, in that denial letter. Again, I say this, we pay a lot in premiums, okay, in co-payments. Why didn't this wheelchair get approved so that child can move around a little bit better? And the thing is that sometimes you have to go to the doctor and let them specify that this wheelchair will help the child move around. Maybe use some type of example. But the thing is that some doctors are not willing to do that. All right. Now, here's another story right here. Another Reddit user said United Healthcare refused to cover a hospital visit for a 73-year-old woman with Alzheimer's and CV-19. Let's see. Anyway, they shared the letter. They said not only does she have advanced Alzheimer's, but the post also noted that she has CV-19 and needed oxygen, which was required for her psychiatric care. And she was also dealing with other issues from a fall. Instead of covering the claim, the Reddit says the insurer handed them a $50,000 medical bill, suggesting that care could be provided at home. Now, another shocking account was shared by Mom to Everyone, who wrote, "I had open heart surgery in 2018, and United Healthcare paid for the surgery, but refused to pay for the implants in my heart. I needed to stay alive. If true, this would mean the company deemed the open heart surgery necessary, but could not justify paying for the implant, a crucial part of the procedure." Now, you would wonder, why would they deny that part, the implants? Point of having open heart surgery if you don't correct everything that needs to be corrected? How could they eat? Now, another one claimed that they needed some nausea medicine for a child going through chemotherapy. Now, as we know, chemotherapy is already, a grueling treatment with a lot of side effects or effects like fatigue, nausea, and anemia. Also, you can lose your hair. So you would think that when a child is placed on chemo, their insurance company would approve a claim for nausea medication to help them through this traumatic experience, right? Well, according to a doctor who allegedly wrote a letter in response to United Healthcare denial, they did not. The doctor said, I'm trying to read this letter. "Dear butt heads at the insurance company, I can't believe it has come to this. I had to take time away from my patients to inform you that you are idiots. This whole experience makes me want to vomit. But of course, I would not dare throw up without the approval of my insurance company. Which brings me to my point. Apparently, you have decided that a child receiving chemotherapy has no reason to be nauseated. I did not think I was unnecessarily writing prescriptions for anti-emetrics for blank, blank, blank. Obviously, you wouldn't know about the side effects of chemotherapy than me, my peers, in the entire scientific community, going all the way back to Dr. Sidney Farber. I suppose my alternative to Zofran and I don't know what to say, sociopolamine is to let blank know that the nausea is all in his head, the child. However, I don't imagine you would cover any psychological consultation either. So I'll just tell the little boy to stop throwing up. Thank you for that simple solution. You have saved your greedy, blood-sucking corporation shareholders a great deal of money, I'm sure. Of course, that would be the bottom line. Feel free to contact me if you need further information about how much you guys suck. Now listen, a doctor wrote that to the insurance company for not approving the nausea medication for this little child who was receiving chemotherapy. That is plainly ridiculous, y'all. How could you not approve that? The kid was throwing up because of chemotherapy. Because it was too much, the medication is too much, and they wanted to put more hands into it, like the doctor just said. It does not even make any sense. And I don't blame him for calling them butt heads. I told you, even professional people will go off when they see injustices, going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and let people do whatever they want to you. When I worked at the hospital and patients are receiving, I spoke up for people. Honestly, I did. I never got in trouble, but I spoke up. Just like when I spoke up, because you cannot sit there and let people do things. You just can't. They want to tell the kid basically to stop throwing up, like that child can control that. The parent can't even stop them. That is crazy. And like they said, those that I just read to you guys were just a few. There are so many stories like this where insurance companies denied people requests, for whatever they need. If you need, like, for example, years ago, they don't do it too much now, not that I know of, but when I stayed in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, I think, one time my hypertension medication used up. The reason why I did is because my doctor told me to take more pills if needed, right? So I did it sometimes. So I ran out of my medication quicker. I went to try to get it filled, and they were saying, no, I bet you I got my medication though. I bet you I made them fill it. Okay, that's on everything. I told that to contact that insurance provider and let them know if I don't damn take this medication, I can basically have a heart attack and pass on. And and of course I said some other things too, and it worked. And they actually gave me some more medications. So fast forward this up to now, something similar happened like that again, and I didn't have to go crazy this time. They basically gave me, they did have to get it approved, but they did it very quickly. They did it the same day then too, because I don't be playing around with these people. You better get that medicine. And let me tell y'all something else too. That's why it's a good thing too to start saving money. Okay, and I know like chemotherapy medication is very, very expensive, just like hypertension, any heart medications, all that stuff is very expensive. But still, save money in to try to help yourself in case something like this happens. And then also, make sure you really try to pick out the best insurance company that you can. All of them are a hot ass mess, but some are better than the others, okay? Point blank. And just stay on top of all that stuff, because we do need to make sure, when we get sick, our problems and needs are addressed, and not just addressed, but they are addressed efficiently, and quickly. You can't wait a long time for certain medical procedures like hip replacements, chemotherapy medications, hypertension, diabetes, medications if you have mental disorders and things like that. You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Other serious conditions that I did not name. You can't. And we, the people, we definitely need to start standing up for our rights. We're paying premiums. We're paying co-payments out the world. So therefore we need to speak up when things are not right. We need to keep on calling their ass, bugging them, and things like that. Also save as much money as you can for a rainy day. If something happened like that and you need to, get medications that are really, really high. Sometimes you can even talk to the pharmacy, like if you run out of medication or if you cannot afford the medication, right? Sometimes you can talk to the pharmacy. Sometimes they'll give you some medication for free, for 7 days or so. Or you can buy medication. Like, for example, if you get paid every week and you are running out of medication, you can actually go buy enough medication to last until you get paid again. But don't get it for the same day you get paid. Get it for a day or two above your payday. So in case something happens, you can't get there, or your paycheck is late, or something else happens, you'll have medication for another day or two. You can do that too to get your medication. Okay, you can do that too. And again, like I said, you definitely have to save, so you can have money just in case these insurance companies do crazy stuff. As far as like serious conditions, I don't know what to tell you other than try to keep on contact these insurance companies and put pressure on them. And ultimately, if you can, change, or before you get insurance, try to check out, look them up online to see how many cases they done denied, how many they have approved, and things like that. Let me go ahead and read these comment sections over here real quick now, because I don't want to be ignoring anybody. So you said $278 billion industry, basically. That's a lot of money. Damn. This is what happens when everything is profit driven and not people driven. You're right about that. It's capitalism ran amok. No senior should have to worry about affording medications. Anybody over 60 should get free or highly discounted life-saving meds. That's true. Anybody over 60, and certainly when you get 65, you definitely should be able to get these things. It shouldn't be like it is. I see homeless people out here who are senior citizens. There is no way a person should be homeless when they're in their 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. This is an old ass lady who be outside. She looks like she's about 80 years old. And I don't think she's homeless, but I just think she needs money, right? And her Social Security or whatever is not enough. So she be outside of Walmart and other stores with a sign up saying, help me, I need money, and things like that. And she could even be homeless. I don't know. But that's a shame. That's a shame when you see senior citizens who should be enjoying their lives outside, homeless or asking people for money, and then people are just walking past them and stuff. Y'all got to do better. Okay, you got to do better. Your asses are going to get old too. What you think is going to happen? People don't care now. What you think is going to happen when you get old? They're really not going to care. This is why I be helping all these people when I can. Old, young, I don't care how old you are. You standing outside, you look like you are really out there because you're not trying to be out there. You look like you're trying to, eat for real, and or you just out there, even if you're trying to drink, I don't care. I mean, sometimes you got to drink when you're out there on the streets. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not like, high off of drugs and drunk as a skunk, then I probably won't give you no money. But if you are legit homeless and you in that need for something, I usually try to help these people unless they decline it or they be just extremely crazy or something like that. And I think more people need to do that versus just walking past these people, especially when you see a senior citizen standing outside. There is no way some old person like that should be outside homeless or begging for money. The government should make sure when you get 65 or 60 or 65 years old that everybody gets medical benefits where they don't have a co-payment or either it's very small. Like they have to pay any premiums unless they are filthy rich or rich. I don't think it should be high like that. I just don't. As a matter of fact, I don't think premiums should be high, period, for nobody. It should be affordable. Healthcare should be affordable. You got people out here, got kids. Some of these kids don't even have adequate medical insurance. Certainly some of these people don't. That's why so many people pass on. You know, some people can't even afford to go get prostate examinations, even though they do offer those free as well. Okay, that's another thing we need to find out. We need to utilize all these free programs that do mammograms, pap smears, prostate examinations, pre-cancer screenings. You got organizations that do those free every year. You guys need to look them up. You can even, in certain states, like in Texas, Atlanta too, even in here, even if you don't have insurance, every year you can go get your kids' teeth cleaned in whatever they need to be done. You can also go get yours cleaned. You can go get them a physical. You can get yourself a physical. You can get pap smear, mammogram, all of that stuff for free. You just have to look for these programs. You get everything done for your child too, if you can't afford medical. And then if something happened to them serious, just take them to the city hospital, I believe, because they have to take care of your kids and yourself if you get sick. Okay, they have to, and everything. But you have to learn how to utilize the system, okay, and do what you need to do. All right, because they're gonna do what they need to do. That's on everything. And I'm talking in code right now, but you need to do what you need to do. Nothing crazy. We're not gonna be unaliving people doing weird shit. But I'm talking about stuff within your power that you can do, legal stuff that you can do to get the services that you need. Okay, blank. Especially when it comes to, you know, medical and things like that. All right. And more importantly, try to take care of yourself. Eat, you know, as healthy as you can. Exercise. You know, try to keep a positive mindset. Stay out of foolishness. You know, too stressful relationships and people. Decrease the smoking and stuff. Really stop that smoking them cigarettes. Okay. Decrease the weed, and because weed, they have found studies that smoking marijuana can it can cause you to have an increased risk of catching certain type of cancers. I read the story to you guys on a live one day, neck cancer and things like that, you know, based on some studies they did. Okay, it's not 100% proven, I don't think, but that's what they think. All right, but you need to decrease that. You don't need weed all damn day and night. If you need weed to get through the day, something is wrong with you. Okay, weed should be used for medical conditions. You know, that should be the medical weed, but you shouldn't be using that weed to mask problems and things like that. Problems that you should be dealing with, because once you're not high, you're gonna still have those same problems. Okay, they think it does, Jermaine. I just said. They said that they think it could be play a role in certain cancers. This is a study that they did. It's not 100% a fact, but they said that this is what they believe based on a study, that it can cause certain cancers, like neck cancer. And this applies to people who smoke weed all the time. I did a whole live where I talked about it. Okay, you can probably, I got it from online, but if I type it in right now, let's see if I can pull it up. But we definitely need to stop using these devices to mask problems that we are going through. You need to learn how to deal with these problems. If you got mental issues, learn how to deal with these problems. Take your medications, you know, talk to somebody that actually helps, because you can talk to any psychiatrist you want to. If the psychiatrist is not telling you right from wrong and telling you how to do things and how to handle rejection, when people turn you down, when people do something to you, and things like that, they're not doing their job. Okay, they're not doing their job. If they're just telling you go smoke to mask the problem, they're not doing the job. Okay, you're only masking the problem. You're not dealing with it. You need to find out how to deal with it. And I know what I'm talking about, because I have helped people who have contemplated ending their lives. Okay, you can't mask stuff. You can use it to help you get through things a little bit, but you just can't mask it. You know what I'm saying? At one point, when I used to get mad, I used to go get me some M&Ms, right, and eat it. Now, granted, I know y'all laughing and saying M&Ms ain't like a drug, but actually, you know, the chocolate is. Okay, first of all, you get hooked on it and you start eating chocolate all the time. That increases your risk of inflammation throughout your body. Okay, which is the number one culprit of diseases. Okay. Also, it can cause sugar diabetes. It can aid to you getting sugar diabetes. All right. So that it also, caffeine can make you urinate a lot more. So that may be putting, you know, extra stress on your urinary tract system. So yeah, it's not good to eat candy every time you get mad. And I was doing that. Every time somebody makes me angry, I would go get me a bag of M&Ms. And I mean, I wouldn't even want the M&Ms. I would just eat them. So I don't do drugs or nothing, but I would go eat those chocolate, not the chocolate, but the peanut. It's chocolate in it too, but those peanut M&Ms. Okay, so we all have our things that we run to. We can't run to these things. We have to figure out a way to deal with stuff instead of masking it. Okay, point blank, we have to, because these things, they tell you these things are not harmful, and then years later they come up telling you that, oh, we think that this can cause cancer. Plus, I told you guys a story about a coach. He used to smoke weed all the damn time, day, morning, lunch, and dinner. He was getting on my nerves with this, and I was trying my best to help him stop, which I eventually did. I mean, but he actually stopped because what he started doing is coughing up blood, okay, and having things. I kept on warning him to stop smoking that weed, all right, and he did not listen. And when he started up the blood and stuff, and his chest was hurt, one day it convinced him to stop. Let me tell you something. Ever since he has stopped smoking weed, he has not coughed up any more blood, or his chest has not been hurt. He was like 30-some years old, all right? So he shouldn't have been doing all that. So you cannot, none of y'all, including doctors, cannot convince me weed is 100%. You can't convince me that weed is 100%, not even 90%, not even 80%, not even 75%. You can't convince me of that. All right? Because like I said, that one story in particular is a hot ass mess. As soon as he stopped smoking, all of those symptoms went away. And if he didn't have a high accent that you guys can understand him, I would have him come up here on my English. He speaks English, but he got that accent. How foreigners talk, and sometimes you can't understand what they're saying. Okay, let me go to Google, because I don't know what I'm looking at over here. Let's go to this. We got another little 20 minutes, and I got to get out of here. I went over a little bit, but that's fine. So let's see. Let's see if I can find that article real quick. And also it can cause heart palpitations, okay? It can also cause constipation and things like that, low blood pressure, and headaches, and nausea, and inflammation, okay? So like I said, you got to research things, guys. You can't be listening to everything that you hear these people say. Yeah, but them cigarettes probably did her in before the weed, okay? My teeth are good because you know why? Because I eat the sugar-free extra gum, okay, all the time. I just went to the dentist. I still don't have no cavities, honey. So my teeth are not rotten. You must be thinking about somebody else when you say that, honey. And that's on everything. It causes neck cancer. Let me look this up. I need to put could cost. Let me change that. Say could cost. We don't need to say it does cost. Let me see if I can find an article. Yeah. Okay, so now this other analyst says it showed that people with cannabis use disorder, where they smoke it all the damn time, just can't stop it, they were about 2.5 times more likely to develop an oral cancer, nearly 5 times more likely to develop, oh my God, can I say this, oral pharyngeal cancer. That's cancer of the pharynx, and I think the mouth as well. The mouth in the pharynx. We're going to see what that means, because I know I'm right. Yeah, I was right. It tells you right here, which is cancer of the soft palate, the tonsils, and back of the throat, and over 8 times more likely to develop cancer of the larynx. Now, you guys didn't know that, did you? That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's what I'm talking about. You need to research stuff and stop listening to some of these doctors telling you stuff, and you're not looking up this information yourself, right? Start researching things to see, okay? All these people got this cancer and don't smoke, but they smoke weed. Where are they getting it from? They're not just getting it from the air outside, okay? All the time. Sometimes they are, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed for lunch, breakfast, dinner, in between those times, all damn day. That's not a good thing. If you line up every now and then, or maybe once or twice a day, it may be okay. It may, because I even got a study here that I did that says even if you smoke it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Me myself, I have never smoked weed. I tried to smoke it one time with my sister because they was calling me old timey and a nerd and things like that when I was like 18 or something. And I didn't. They laughed at me so much, so hard, and they was making jokes and doing the most. And plus, I wasn't doing it right. I decided not to smoke it ever again, and I didn't. Okay, it's like I tried smoking cigarettes, and I bought some. I actually bought those when I was in high school, trying to be grown. I bought some Virginia Slims, trying to look cute with it in my mouth. Had a pack, kept it for the longest. Eventually, I gave it away and never ever picked up any more cigarettes again. I may have bought 2 packs. I don't know for sure, but it was no more than 2 packs. But those are some cute cigarettes, okay? But they cause cancer. So we don't need to be smoking these things. Plus they stink. They mess up your teeth, your fingernails, your lips turn black. Just like when weed can turn your lips black. They can also turn your fingers black as well. The smoke that comes from the weed is the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because it may have all different type of toxins and stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? If you grow your own weed and stuff like that, it may be safer. I don't know. But you're buying it from other people. You don't know what's in it and things like that. I mean, you just never know what you're getting. But still, even when you grow your own weed, what's coming out of that smoke? You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about all of that. You said you couldn't resist calling me a rotten tooth buzzard. Yeah, my teeth are good. And that's right. Any health related information is based on my personal opinion and my personal experience with it. All right, just like it says up there, okay? Make sure you seek medical advice from your healthcare profession. Also, you need to research stuff. You need to check with your doctor before you take anything, any vitamins, any minerals. Don't be doing all these damn gadgets you see on YouTube. It was a person just passed on somewhere in Mexico because she did some type of venom from some type of animal, frog venom, and it actually poisoned her, caused her to have diarrhea. She was regurgitating, doing all types of stuff, and she passed. Okay, I don't know if I kept the article, but it's all on the news. Okay, you can look it up. So don't be going up here doing all this damn shit to clean you out. Listen to these YouTubers and social media people and find yourself, unalive, or either you find yourself messed up. It messes up your organs. And don't say you're not scared to pass on, because if you have never passed on, you cannot say that. Do not tell people that you're not scared to pass on. If you never experienced passing on, don't say it. You don't know what is going to happen, once you pass on. You only think based on what you read. And if you're not going to heaven, you're going to hell, you should be scared, okay? And that's on everything. I actually had an out-of-body experience. We're going to get off this subject of the CEO now. I'm going to tell you this story real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. But let me see if I can find the neck cancer thing first before we do that. Let's see. Here we go. Here it is right here. I knew I was going to find it. Shades to always find this shit. Let me show y'all where it is. And I don't need to really talk about this because it's right here. Now, I hope y'all see this. All right? Okay? So put that shit down. Okay? Stop using that shit to pacify problems and psychological problems unless your doctor telling you to do it, because it outweighs the benefit, the risk. And even if you do need to take it, you need to find other ways. Have your psychiatrist or psychologist or whoever, doctor, whoever you visit, help you find ways to deal with this stuff yourself. Ways. You should know how to do that anyway. They should be teaching you that anyway. What if you can't get the medicine one day? What if you can't smoke one day? They should show you guys how to deal with being sad, certain things you may experience. Now, sometimes you do need medications, like if you're experiencing hallucinations and things like that. But some of those psychiatric pills also cause hallucinations, thoughts of, the S word and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at all those side effects and see if some of these medications are causing you to have these things as well. That's why I firmly believe in also finding ways to deal with things yourself, through the help of a psychiatrist and things like that, as well as taking certain medications. You have to take the most safest one for you, though, one that works for your body, one that does not cause all those different type of thoughts, like hallucination and things like that, because you don't want to be up here hallucinating. You'll be thinking people are doing certain things and they're not doing it. You'll be thinking you're hearing voices or seeing things, you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And I know what hallucination is, because when I took those not sleeping pills, those allergy pills for the first time, and I was driving. Damn, I don't know what the hell was going on there. I think that was hallucination because damn, the damn streaker was going in and out. It changed colors. It was like a silver color. Man, it felt like I was on a whole nother planet and shit. The damn street was going in and out. I'm not joking. I don't know if that's hallucination or whatever the case is, hallucinating, but it was a trip. So I can imagine taking medication, every single day that does that. So your doctor has to find a medication that works for you that does not cause that. See what I'm saying? Or if it does cause it, it won't cause it that much. It's much like when you take hypertension medication. Some hypertension medication causes your tongue to swell up. It can do all types of stuff, cause excessive heart palpitations, low heart rate, and all types of stuff. It's up to you to monitor your blood pressure every single damn day. At least I do mine twice a day. If your blood pressure stay constantly high, you need to do it at least 3 times a day. Before, from once you get up in the morning times, before you eat, okay? Because you have to. You don't do your blood pressure as you eat, all right? Or after you eat. If you do it after you eat, you wait 30 minutes to an hour after you eat. Then you take your blood pressure, okay? But anyway, that's when you get the truest reading, especially early in the morning. And you can take it right before you go to bed as well, just to see what it is, to make sure it's not too high or too low before you go to bed. Another reason why they tell you to take it early in the morning, because if your blood pressure is always very low, you need to call your doctor and see if you need to take that medication. Or if it's extremely high, you need to call your doctor, let them know, or go to the emergency room. So that's why you need to check it. Me, I know what to do in all cases because my doctor has schooled me on that. And your girl be knowing about that medical stuff, okay? All right, all that medical stuff I took pays off. I still remember it because that's one of my passions. I should have stayed in the field. Anyway, it says using marijuana daily for years may raise the overall risk of head and neck cancers. Okay, and this is according to a 3 to 5 fold. According what? Oh no. It says it may raise your risk of head and neck cancers 3 to 5 fold, according to a new study that analyzed millions of medical records. Okay. And they said this especially is for people who have cannabis use disorder. And they tend to get neck and head cancers more than people who do not use cannabis, okay? This is according to Dr. Niels Kokot, Kokot, who is a professor of clinical, oh my God, these words, otolaryngology, head and neck surgery at the Keck School of Medicine at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles, which is a very excellent school, okay? So they said this is a cannabis use disorder. Is diagnosed when a person has 2 or more of such symptoms as craving weed, becoming tolerant to its effects, using more than intended, using marijuana even though it causes problems in life, using it in high-risk situations, experiencing withdrawal, and being unable to quit. And this is according to the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Okay? So, since cannabis is consumed by smoking, they did it with the people who smoke it. It's mostly consumed by smoking. You can't eat it, in cookies and things like that. I don't think they did a study on that yet. This is for people who like to smoke that weed, do that. Okay, that's what that applies to. So there you go. I showed it. If you want to read about it, type in on Google daily marijuana use linked to increased risk of deadly head and neck cancers study finds. This study was done August the 10th, 2024. At least the outcome of the studies was did on August the 10th, 2024. And this is on CNN. All right. So there you go. I went to it so quick. I need to keep that too. Let me just keep this. I won't have to do that again. Let me share it to myself. And I may even screenshot it and put it on my community board. I think I will. Because y'all don't listen. Can't tell y'all ass nothing. Then when you catch cancer, then you want people to feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, but you need to listen. I bet you I'm listening. I bet you I stopped eating M&Ms so much. I still eat them, but I don't eat them like I used to. And eventually, I'm going to decrease them all the way down to only maybe one time per week. You know, you got to start off slowly, then you just keep on trying. Even if you fail, you start back over again and you try. Okay, point blank. All right. So yeah, so that's it for this live today. I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. Just make sure you guys take care of yourself. These insurance companies, you need to stay on top of them. Make sure when you need procedures done, do everything that you can do to get it approved. You know, sometimes you have to try to notify people yourself or get your doctor to write it up in a way where it can be more can be approved more. I wish I could tell y'all some examples of certain things, but I can't, for many different reasons. Shades too know how to get stuff done. I'm not gonna lie. And I got a good ass cardiologist, man. I really truly do. That's one primary reason why I stay out here in California now. And another primary reason why I stay in the area that I am in, because my damn doctor is amazing, man. He really truly is, man. He really is a good ass doctor. And that's on everything. He's old too. I mean, but he's a good ass doctor, man. The whole team there are filled with great ass cardiologists, okay, who do surgeries, who just are regular cardiologists, who are actual specialists in that field and everything. You know what I'm saying? It is also up to us too to monitor our health records and when we take tests. So if they don't spot certain things, we will see it. That's why you got to start reading about certain health conditions or knowing about your body and certain parts and what they do and reading about them. Because if certain things, sometimes they don't catch certain things because they see so many patients. But if you know what to look for when you do ultrasound or EKG, or which is an EKG echocardiogram, or what do you call that? A vaginal ultrasound and things like that. If they don't catch something, you may see it because sometimes they let you look at it. I always do look at mine. I'm not gonna lie, I be looking at it, even though I be knowing what everything say. And those ultrasound technicians can't really give you information like that, but mine, I just feel like this. I got it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. And that's, you just got to do what you got to do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the thing about it though, if they do tell you something, don't be taking that as 100% gold and then run back and tell the doctor that this ultrasound technician told you this. Don't say shit. You're just taking, if they tell you anything because you asked them, just take it with a grain of salt, basically. Okay? Just take it with a grain, like a grain of salt, and wait till your doctor actually tell you what's up. You know what I'm saying? And again, just try to learn how to read some of the stuff yourself, because some of it is easy to see. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you're pregnant, it's easy to see the fetus inside. You can see the head, you can see the fingers at times and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You said you need to make an appointment for your well, you should. Okay, you should make an appointment for your annual vaginal ultrasound. But let me tell you a little secret. They don't just give you those. Okay, usually when they give you a vaginal ultrasound, it's because they're trying to see, certain things inside of you that could be cancer or some other abnormal things. Okay, that's what they're usually checking for, or checking to see, like if they give you a pap smear, they're checking to see if you have cervical cancer or any other thing they see that's abnormal. Sometimes they look there to see if you have lesions, like when people have herpes and shit, on the inside, because you can get herpes lesions on the inside of your vaginal area. Okay, so they can look in there and see if you have that there, and things like that. See, I don't know if they can check herpes unless you have a lesion. Let me see, because I don't think they can, because I know a lot of people like to get online and be lying. Let me check to see if they can, because they can check it by the blood now. I don't know, but they used to wait to see if you have a lesion. Okay, and if you have a herpes lesion, then they can get a biopsy from that lesion, and then they can check it to see if you have herpes. Let me see what they do now. How do they check for herpes? Let's see. So they can do a PCR testing, also called a viral DNA test, or a HSV DNA test. It uses a sample taken from your sword to look for the DNA. So Shay should have stayed in the medical field, y'all. That's on everything, y'all. Damn, I fucked up when I didn't finish that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they can do a blood test though to look for the antibodies in a blood sample. Okay, those are the proteins that your immune system makes when they fight the virus. Okay, but if they don't see those antibodies, then you definitely need to wait till you get a lesion so they can definitely, check that lesion out to make sure if you actually have herpes. I don't know how reliable the blood test is. Let me see. How reliable is the herpes blood test?
According to NERCS, how accurate is a herpes blood test? Herpes blood tests have a sensitivity level of about 80 to 98%.
So that's pretty good. It's 80 to 90%, 98%. So that's pretty good. The herpes blood test. Okay. But they did say it should not, another test called the herpes select, it should not be used to screen asymptomatic people because of its high risk of false positives. They said up to 1 in 2 positive tests could be false. See what else they say here. Okay, so the blood test, even though it has a high level of being true, it can still not give you the 100% true answer. So I think, in my opinion, I think it's just better to get for them to do not the biopsy, but get the fluid from the herpes sore. I think that's the most beneficial method that they can use. And according to this article right here, they said the same thing to see if you actually for real have herpes. Because if you have an active lesion there, they can just take the fluid from that, test it out, put it underneath the microscope, I guess that's what they do. And then it'll tell them, I don't know if they put it underneath the microscope or in some type of solution or what they do. But anyway, they can test that to see if you have herpes, and that should tell you. And they also said when you take that blood test and it's negative, they say if the infection happened very recently, within a few weeks to 3 months, the test may be negative, but you can still be affected. So that's another good reason why it's good to, see if you have a lesion, and if you have any weird lesions on you, then you can go get that test out to see if you actually have herpes. So when people get up here talking about they ain't got herpes and showing you they test, that doesn't mean nothing 100%. You need to go get tested all the way. Anybody can put test results up online. You can even forge those. I had a whole dude do that to me. He went and got a test, did it, signed his name over another name and used whiteout and thought I was stupid. And then tell me that the doctor made a mistake and he did not want to do it on another form. And I was like, okay, whatever you say. But I don't believe that shit, and I believe you put your name on there yourself. And I don't know why you did it, because we're not going to do anything. I'm abstinent. So, and I've been abstinent for a long time now. So I'm not going to be doing nothing with this dude. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Now, they said also, now listen, they said some STDs resemble herpes in the genital area, okay? They said like syphilis does, genital warts, which is called HPV. Damn, I don't even know how you pronounce this one. I don't know. I guess this is crane cord, lymphogranuloma. Damn, these words are hard, y'all. Venereum. The hell is that, man? They got so many diseases, man. I have never, ever. This is some kind of cancer, though, I believe. No. This is something dealing with your lymph nodes. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm going to have to look it up one day. But I think it is something dealing with cancer as well, because I see that wording and it looks like that's what that means. Also, bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections, irritation from shaving, ingrown hairs, pimples, bug bites, and hemorrhoids. Those can all be mistaken for herpes, okay? So that's why you have to go get yourself checked out if you have any type of things on you, if you don't already know. And basically, just get it checked out. If you have things like that on you. They got other stuff, jock itch. I know you can get eczema in that area. And there's some other thing I don't even know what this says. MOLLUSCUM, and then contagious, which is spelled CONTAGIOSUM. Well, they got a lot of diseases, y'all. That's why y'all better be strapping up. I have never. Oh, those little bumps on your face and stuff. Okay, I know what that is now. I know what it is. It's a skin infection caused by a virus, and it affects a lot of kids. You have little bumps all over your face and stuff like that. It can be on your hands. It can probably get in that genital section as well, in that area too. Okay, so that can be mistaken for herpes. Okay, but usually herpes, I'll tell you straight up, herpes though is, to me, is a little different because herpes, usually I think they say you start being sore in that area, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and it can also itch, like some diseases do the same thing. And the sore comes, the blister. Let me look it up so I can make sure I say this right, because my ass will be up here telling y'all all types of weird shit. Let me just tell you what it does. Shit. And then we're gonna get out of here because my ass can talk about medical stuff all damn day. So let's see. Hold on, let's see. I don't need to see no pictures of things look nasty. So let's see. So here you go. Pain or itching around the genitals area. Small, y'all making me itch just talking about it. Small bumps or blisters around that area, or the anus or the mouth. Painful ulcers that form when the blisters rupture and ooze or bleed. Okay? And then you get scabs that form as the ulcers heal, and then painful urination, and then discharge from the urethra, the tube that releases urine from the body, and then discharge from the vajayjay if you are a woman. Okay, so those are some of the symptoms. And remember, those blisters change up, right? And they scab up as they heal up. Okay, but at the same time, they be very painful, and they discharge and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Fluids sometimes come out of them, or either blood and things like that. It's disgusting, It's making me itch just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and it causes pain and itching at first. Okay, you start itching and you get pain in that area. You're like, what the hell is this from? And then you start seeing the small bumps form in that area. That's why y'all better stop having unsafe, and stop hooking up with all these people thinking that if you put on a prophylactic that you won't catch herpes. You can catch herpes just by touching somebody in areas where they are shedding at, or where they have an outbreak and they're not telling you about it. And sometimes people have vaginal inside vaginal herpes. Let me see if that's true what I just said. Okay, because y'all, I'm going to make sure I'm right. Hold on. Now this shit gonna be coming up on my history now. Yeah, they can be inside, just like I just said. Yeah, I should have stayed in this field. They can, but I was gonna be a pediatrician though, not a grown-up doctor. Okay. They said the sores can be inside the JJ, in on your cervix as well, or on the skin outside that area. Okay. In men, the sores are on the, in on the scrotum, in the skin around that area. The sore starts off as itchy places and then change to blisters or ulcers, like I just told you guys. So again, y'all listen, those little just does not protect you 100%. You got to be very safe hooking and linking up with these people, kissing on them, doing the old word on them, letting them do it on you, eating groceries and shit, doing the just touching them. Honestly, you just got to be very careful who you swap everything with, because prophylaxis, if I'm saying that correctly, doesn't stop everything, and herpes is one of them. Okay, it don't stop everything, and trust me, I know people who got that. You don't want herpes. I'm telling you straight up, you don't. They do have medications that you can take that decreases the chances of you have outbreaks and things like that, or decrease the duration of the outbreak. But at the same time, who wants to go through that if they don't need to? That's why you got to practice safe stuff. You got to make sure you know your partners. Y'all get tested together. Take the blood test first. If you see any sores, get that looked at. Make sure you put your MOUTH on, and who put it on you, because if somebody have fever sores or whatever on their lips or in their mouth, I think you can transfer that down in that area, which causes the other herpes, I believe. I have to look that up to see. Let me look it up real quick, because I think that's right though. Kin mouth herpes. Let me see. Cold sores. I'm gonna use that because that's a different type of herpes. Okay. Because one is like herpes simplex 1, 2, and 3 and stuff like that. Okay. Hold on, let me look it up. Google tells you everything. Let's see. Okay, so they say yes. Well, you have to have oral. Yeah, oral herpes caused by HSV1 can spread from the mouth to the genitalia section through oral. You know what? And that's why they said this is why some cases of genital herpes are often due to HSV1. That's herpes simplex virus 1. Remember, I just said herpes simplex virus 2, 3, and all that stuff. So they say you can still spread the virus after your cold sore heals too, but the active lesions are what's more contagious, okay? So yeah, you better be careful out there, honey. I'm telling you that on everything. So that is, they said, it's not a actually transmitted, disease, infection, but it can give your partner HSV1 due to close contact and kissing. So like I said, you just you can also spread it through saliva too. So like sharing stuff with people and things like that. We got who have cold sores or herpes on the mouth. Come on now. Yeah, and they said again, yes, it is possible to get genital herpes from oral. You know what? I keep on calling it genital. It's genital. Okay. So the thing is that so I think is I would know this person he had oral X with a girl who had cold sore. I don't even know why he would be doing all that stuff. If people have sores on their mouths and stuff, I don't even know why you would be even kissing them or anything else. I mean, shit, let that shit heal all the way up and make sure you know what it is and things like that, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand some of these people. I just don't. And once you get that herpes virus, it stays in your body. They say that can also lie dormant for long periods, but can reactivate in the area that was originally infected. If this happens, the sores and blisters can reappear. This is known as recurrent episodes of genital herpes. Okay, so it can lay low. You can have herpes, don't even know it, and it can lay in your body for months and years at a time. That one day, stress or whatever, the sun or sugar or whatever, or rough sex or whatever can cause it to come back out. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's good if you have it. If you see bumps and lesions on you, you go to the doctor, get tested, and then get the medication, the antiviral medication, I think that's what they call it, and use that because it decreases the chances of you having outbreaks. Plus, it makes the duration shorter. Plus, I think that antiviral medication also make you a little less contagious, if I'm not mistaken. Now I got to look that up. Hold on, I got to look that up real quick, y'all. Damn, y'all just having me look up all this stuff. Hold on. Let me see, does herpes medication make you less contagious? Let's see if I'm right. It said it will not keep you from spreading herpes to others, but it will suppress herpes and will also reduce your chance of passing on the virus to a partner by 50%. So it does lessen it. But it's still a slightly risk that you can pass it, okay? Point blank. That's right. It definitely will be denied, okay? Because I'm not telling you guys to be out here having STX. You shouldn't be doing it anyway if you're not married. And even if you are married, you need to make sure your partner is STD infection free. And y'all need to make sure y'all stay monogamous. Don't be cheating on each other and shit. Make sure y'all get tested together and things like that. Because here over at the Buzzard Insurance Company /News Network, we denying every claim, and that's on everything. And we are definitely I'm sorry for any inconveniences. All right. And that's on everything. So I hope I gave y'all a lot of information, on these diseases, as well as these health insurance, as well as the information on United Healthcare, which is a very large healthcare insurance company. And I hope that information helps you guys. I really do. You can leave a comment in the comment section regarding what we discussed. And if you have any insights you want to spread, any knowledge, you can do that. But make sure you put you are not a medical doctor. You're just giving information based on your experience or what you think, period. Okay. Let me make sure I told y'all everything that I need to tell you, because tonight when we do effery, I don't want to cover the same stories again. So let me take these off of here so I won't repeat it, because I will. And I think that's it with this live tonight. Today, y'all. Let me tell y'all one story before I leave. And I'm going to actually tell you guys this again tonight. Y'all remember that little boy who went on the amusement park ride? I think that was in 2022. And he fell off. They let him get on it because he was a little bit too big. Anyway, his family just won a $310 million lawsuit. Okay? So they just won that. A Florida jury awards Tyree Sampson's family $310 million after fatal fall from amusement park ride. And I'll tell you guys more about that tonight. I just want to let you guys know that. I'm glad for them. That won't replace the son, but, at least they was able to win the lawsuit, because it was that damn amusement park's fault. And that ride has been closed since, too. And the other people they sued went on and settled before they went to court. This other people right here, they wanted to go to court. They didn't even show up for the court case, okay? Oh, one more thing. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield reverses their decision to put a time limit on anesthesia. So this stuff that's happened to the CEO, and then people with their backlash from it and all their ranting online, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, maybe they heard some of it, but I think they actually came to this decision the day that he was unalive, or either before it happened. I'm not sure, but whatever reason they reversed it, it's a good thing that they did that. Okay, point blank. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Let me go up here and get that. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Leave a comment and share. All right. Again, like, subscribe, bell, leave a comment and share. If you want to show additional support to the channel, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $Shades2 or a Super Chat. Also, guys, you can join a membership. You can get a membership over here for $4.99. And once I get at least 10 members, that's when I'm going to start doing that special stuff on that side. We're going to be doing giveaways, for coffee, for gas in your car and things like that, okay? At least once a month. And we're just going to do some fun lives over there. There's some fun stuff over there and things like that. All right? So make sure you copy your membership on that. Make sure you guys check out my TikTok videos at Shades2. Also check out my YouTube shorts, my Dollar Tree hauls / whatever store I go to. And check out my Zoo videos. And I just said my YouTube shorts. Check those out too. And check out that community board as well. All right? Let's go ahead and do roll call, and then we are getting ready to get out of here. Okay, let's see. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, so that's a good live. Jermaine, thank you so much for being here, showing support like always, huh? All right. You gave what, at least a week or two? Search for you. Thank you so much for coming by, listening while you're working. Have a good day at work. Tony Bands, thank you for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, hon. Okay, let's see what else. So another search for you was over here as well. I don't, we know who. This is so crazy. Thank you so much, search for you right here, doing all that tripped out laughing and stuff. Hank and TV, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all show Hank some love and support over there. Okay, again, thank you to Jermaine for that super chat. Thank you, Search for You. This Search for You for the super chat as well. All right. We didn't even pay attention to the other Search for You. Okay. I think I know who that one is, though. Nightbot, thank you so much for coming by. Not coming by, so crazy, y'all. For doing your job, okay? And thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody watches this in a replay. Y'all don't forget tonight, Fuckery Friday. I'll be on around 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30. Y'all know how it goes. That's why it's called Night Owl Live. All right, so I'll see you guys then. Until then, though, even if you don't come back, have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday who don't come back tonight to watch the Fuckery Show. Other than that, I'll see everybody else tonight for the Fuckery Show. And again, have a great day, y'all. Have a blessed day and enjoy your day. All right? Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody in the bushes and people who watch this in the replay. Let's take this breaking news thing down and get out of here. Okay? Where is that at, the breaking news thing, y'all? I'm trying to figure out where did I have it at. Breaking news, this is not it. No, it's another one. There you go. There you go right there. All right, y'all. So y'all take care and I'll see you later on. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you so much, Jermaine. And thanks for the thumbnails and all your other help and stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all, I got to get off this computer and go do what I got to do and get ready for work. Okay, let's do this right here. This is a different search for you right here, y'all, okay? At least I think it may be the same one, though. It may be the same way. It may be this person. It may be the same person, okay? This probably is the same one, okay? She's just using different things. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Let's do this banner. Let's change this. Hold on, y'all. I got to get the right thing. Hold on. That's what's taking me so much. So this is the one. I need to edit this real quick. I got the wrong thing up here. This is the one I'm going to use. Okay, save. So we're going to put that one up there. And let me take also, let me put this one up there. And then, okay, I already took search for you off. Let me take search for you off of here too. Let me go to comments and then we're going to get it. Hurry up. It's almost 2 hours. Let's take this off here, y'all. We'll take hers down. Take this off and make sure all of those are off. Okay. Make sure it didn't. Okay, we got to take this one off. Okay, let's see. I think it's all off. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got to find everything I'm looking for. Let me make sure. Okay, there you go. It's up there, right? All right, and then let me edit this. Okay, so we got to save that. Okay, now see y'all later, y'all. Have a good day. Happy and blessed weekend. And thank you for coming.